All right, so a little bit of fun of data we are this week, guys, with a couple of stuff. PMI, Jolts, Jerome Powell speaks on um, uh, Wednesday and Thursday, and John Williams. So we got a couple of data here coming out. We got some earnings. Let's see what we got. I haven't even seen this list today. Okay, we got. Let's see in the morning. Now that would be a good one to watch tomorrow in the morning right away, guys. SV, that'll be a good one to watch. Neo, Neo got earnings. I don't care much about that, but yeah. Oh, my baby, CrowdStrike, boys. I think this is gonna be a very good one to take a trade on CrowdStrike Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday. That'll be a very good one to watch. I'll be
Even
watching.
Palo Alto dumped after Nancy Pelosi pump.
Yeah. I'm basically gonna take my shares out because I don't trust this thing. I'll be watching it very carefully, guys. I like the stock a lot, but I don't like it that stock that I want to be in this in the top warrior because there could be drops on these things. JD, something that I would watch also going forward. Like JD. Uh, Nothing, anything else, right? Costco. Oh, Broadcom, of course. AVGO. That's it. Nothing else, right? What's the coin doing? All right, Bitcoin, guys. I'm gonna talk about Bitcoin first. I'm gonna start off with Bitcoin. Now last week, guys, we spoke about Bitcoin here on YouTube, voice live, whatever we call it over here. We were live over here, and we spoke about this setup last week. I'm gonna post exactly what I was talking about. It was this little squeeze that we had, this tight squeeze that everything was squeezing, guys. You guys remember that? Very, very tight squeeze this was. And let me just remove the study so you can see what I was talking about. And now I want to pull this. So this was this flag that we were doing, made the move, flag. So now basically Bitcoin is doing the same, right? Flagging over here. Also into a 1 hour, 2 hour squeezes. So on the top over here, just watch out. On the top over here, if you're gonna play is a breakout stuff you're gonna be playing over here. You always want to try to get in the bottom over here, guys, right? If this thing can squeeze, guys, so she can go out, right? She's gonna fly out, and we have her next targets, guys. This is gonna squeeze and keep going, make new all-time highs. It's about to make new all-time highs, right? This is massive breakout over here. Since over here, we've been targeting this thing from this 27,000 breakout upside. So Bitcoin looks beautiful over here, guys. It is into a flag. This flag is looks like it wants to break out. It looks like very, very tight that it wants to rip upside. Watch this 64,000, guys. 64,000 is a big level on Bitcoin, guys. Watch that level. If we can hold above this level, break into the 65 then. All right. Looks very bullish to me. But I would love if she can come back over here. Oops. If this thing can basically get a rejection somewhere and come back in base, and then that will be sexy. Then we'll say, okay, you know what? She's basing again over here. Let's get in. And if this can come during market hours, we can plan some good Bitcoin, MSTR coin, or whatever in those kind of names, right? So let's keep an eye on this thing, guys. 61,000 if they get a pullback over there. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about Bitcoin? Anyone else?
That already retested, breaking that level,
Yeah.
the
So basically,
green.
yeah. So you're squeezing, right? So you're squeezing tight over here. So coming into the squeeze clouds, let's see if we can break the squeeze clouds. I mean, it's not much that I want to talk about the ES over here, guys. It's very hard to say what's gonna happen up here now. It's just basically we want pullbacks, right? Last week, called out this beautiful trade right over here, guys. This is where I was looking. I also mentioned it last week, Sunday. When it comes around over here, this is basically where I'll be looking to go long. This is where I'll be looking to go long at 50, 66, 67. Why would I want to go long over there? Because that's the breakout level, right? I want to get on a retest, right? I want to get it on a retest around that zone. That's going to be my entry point, right? Because if I can get over here entry, that's a good point because we are basically getting the breakout and retesting, right? For another pattern up, ABC. Easy as that. Don't need anything else. So while we're holding over here on, I expected Wednesday with GDP, we would have got that move. We did get a little bit of a move up, came into that 87-ish and got rejected. And then Thursday, we got that PCE. And I also mentioned it right before the PCE comes that I will be looking to go long into a long swing position here. So if I mention something like that, if I'm saying I'm going to long into a swing position, you should already be knowing that this is a very key level that we have to take long at, right? And look at that. After that, no look around, right? Boom. So now what am I going to look into the market is very simple, right? Very, very simple. If we get a pullback, I'll be looking over here to go long, right? In this zone, this trend line. If I get this 51.23 and trend line hitting over here, guys, I'm going to keep taking this thing up. I don't care if people say we are overextended or what the fudge with people are be talking. Who cares, guys? If this market keeps tearing upside, just be in that trend and don't be careful. And then you're going to be thinking about, oh my God, man, 2024 was a good year to go long and I didn't. You know, this is the charge, guys, you guys need to take, you know. These are the entries where you need to take. If the entry doesn't hold, guys, cut the trade. There are possibilities downside, yes, but the bigger move still, guys, is upside. If you want to short, yes, find that resistance on the top here, very small, stop loss and short it, yes. But that's it. You're not gonna get a bigger move for now. You could get this move, yes, and you could be say, yeah, I hit a home run, but home run is this, guys. This is a home run. All right, get in over here and take it up. That's a home run trade. Over here, you can get it to over here, yeah, but it's very hard. But this is a big rip. Could any of these levels could hold. So just watch out shorting this on the top over here, guys. That's the ES. ES chart is already posted. Abdul, I'm not sure if I think the what's it called? The BTC coin should be posted. Just let me know in the Discord, bro, please. All right, NASDAQ. Now NASDAQ, guys, same thing, right? I called out the trade to go long over here on NASDAQ on Friday in the morning. Mentioned go long at 1872. That's the key level, resistance, right? Resistance. Now we break out on Friday in the morning. We come back, retest at 70. I got in the morning away, I think, in the morning, but then again, you see, we come back, retest around that zone. And this is where I got in this level, but I was saying at 72, right? Because I already know that's a big zone over there that we're breaking out. We're breaking out. And then when we came and retest that zone over here at 72, that's where I went long, right? And then we have that 44. So then basically intraday, we get another level to go long, right? We get a breakout. We get a retest. Where does the retest come? At that 44.75. Look at that. Clean entry, right? That's where your entry point is. If you get your entry point over here, right? You know that breakout came, it broke out, it gets your entry point here. No stop loss would never hit, never to look back, right? So beautiful entries around here on Friday. Now, what are we gonna be looking for this NASDAQ? Let's take a look. Right. Take this one hourly. So now hourly, you can see basically, guys, this is already a big move, right? The big key level is again at this support, if we get there. I did draw some level, all these shorter time levels over here, basically some fib levels that I drew from highs and lows, and I'm just gonna be using those kind of levels for now. Till I have more data coming into the week. So I will be posting more charts this coming week of ES and NASDAQ, whatever charts I get in between these zones. I'll make key levels in between these zones. Between tonight and tomorrow morning, I will post new charts, guys. So you just be pending, right? That's the ES and the NASDAQ, guys. I'm gonna talk about Russell. I'm gonna talk about Russell in a bigger time frame, guys, so you guys understand this chart very clearly. Now, be careful, guys. Market is already topped up. I know, Ro, you've been very bullish on Russell. You've been very, very bullish. But remember, we are coming into a big mama here, right? This mama is going to be a big mama here also, right? So when we come into here, it's going to be a big mama over here happening. I wouldn't think that this breakout would come very quick. It could, but I don't think so. If it comes, you know, you guys are in there, you guys are trading the IWMs I saw. Just watch these levels. This 2097, 2137 going up. Gotta clear this level going up. Otherwise, this could be something like this. Go into it and then come back and then rip it up. There'll be something like that happening. Just be careful with this, right? If you guys going long, gotta clear this level, gotta clear this, hold, then go long. That's what I would see in this chart. All right, let me take out this. I'm gonna talk about gold, bro, because I heard you want to talk about gold. So let's see what gold has to do. Yeah, looks good. Watching the bigger time frame. Yeah, looks good, man. Looks good to see. Good. I mean, this big move already came, bro, on Friday. It's hard.
Probably have to pay the retest of the breakout.
Yeah, you need the retest at 2060. Right? You need a 2060 retest. That's what if it comes over here, I would say put an alert. And then we can talk. Create alert, single alert. At or below. When we come over there, then we'll maybe get a good retest and base around here because that's a resistance more or less. That was a resistance. So that's the breakout level. So we want to see again come around that level. If we come around this level, then maybe we can get a nice entry to take a long. Crude oil. Okay, yeah, true. I did see a couple of things. Let's talk about crude oil in Ritesh. Crude oil already have a chart on it. Like you guys can see, nice basin warrior. 81.71 is a very key level on crude oil. I would watch 81.71 coming in this week. Crude oil. 81.71, this one right here. Gonna be a very key level. You can see I was resistance here in the daily over here, broke out, retest, gave up, held, Poof, downside, coming into that level again. So with all that stuff, yeah, watch 81.71. If 81.71 can break, then maybe you can play some oil stocks also. So pay attention to that. Good to call out. Jag, give him some give him the link, bro. Let him in. He's a young kid, bro. He's a young kid, a rising star. Let him in, bro. All right, crude oil. Russell spoke about. Let's talk about the YM. I mean, it's nothing much to talk about these things. These things are just basically breaking out. It's all about retesting it earlier breakout and see if it's holding. So this is basically hasn't made the move yet. I think she's the next one to watch. So if YM, you can see ES made new all-time highs, YM made new all-time highs, right? Now now the Dow Jones needs to make new all-time highs. She has not made new all-time highs, so she is basically flagging onto a resistance here to make a new high. So watch that this week also. If she can keep moving, then ES will keep moving with it, guys. All right. Any questions or anything, guys, about the futures? Nope. And Wix is chilling at the 13, relaxing. All right, Wix is just chilling in the bottom here, guys. Once she starts moving above 1350 and going around there, then we'll probably see something. Trading when VIX in the bottom where SPX gets a little bit harder to trade, guys. There's no volatility, and on a trend day like on a Friday, it gets very hard to get in those kind of trades. Because one pullback is just gonna kill you, you know. So we want this thing to start rising up. So be careful, guys, with the market, with the YM also at resistance. If the YM cannot break out, starts getting rejected. Russell is coming to resistance. Just be careful what's happening in the market with your swings. All right. All right. What do we got? Anybody questions? Anything you guys want to ask about the futures or anything for tonight? Oh, nothing? You guys are good? Right. Let's talk about Apple first, guys. Apple. Now, Apple is the first one, guys. It's not holding, right? That's what does that tell us? That tells us that I don't know, market is getting weak, right? But market is not getting weak. That's the problem, right? So it becomes a little bit harder now because Apple is giving up. So we did give up a big level last week, 180, but we are still not dropping. They're not pushing it down. But Apple is below all EMAs and everything right now. Right? She is below the 200 and everything, 200 EMA, SMA and everything, right? But I'll just keep watching these levels, right? I'll just keep watching what's going to happen. If we're going to stay below 180, that's going to be the pivotal point to see what's going to happen with Apple. And if she stays below this 180, possible she can pull back. And once, I don't know, one market drops, man, this is going to be the first dumpster to drop really hard all the way to 165. So I'm just watching, guys. I'm just watching to see what 180 going to hold. If 180 doesn't hold, guys, into this week, then that's a good ABC pattern downside, right? Because that's support came downside. Now coming into that B pattern for the C all the way down here. Watch it, guys. Could be very, very careful here, right? See what's going to happen with Apple. See the market. Getting a little bit tougher. We're on the top where I would say, guys. But I'll just keep playing that trend, man. The market keeps ripping upside, retest, go long. Right, Apple, want to talk about AMD, guys. That was a beautiful, 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 beautiful setup that I want to talk about tonight. I mentioned few days back, Apple. I like to go long on Apple. I mean, not Apple, on AMD at this 164-65 zone. That's a very key zone that we're just basically challenging, and then boom, upside, right? We get that 184 breakout, boom. Now, in this breakout, there were very key levels to watch that I want to talk about. If you miss the trade on this breakout, there was an entry. You have to know what is all-time highs, right? We're screaming about AMD breaking out over here on the chat, right? I'm mentioning it from long time on 160s and long. I call out option chart. I call it an option trade over here to go long. We got a little bit of pullback. I held that trade. Why? Because it's holding my zone. I don't need to cut it, right? That's why I bought next week's. Sometimes it's hard to plan out when the breakout is going to come. But that's the reason I planned out to trade next week's instead of this week's, the same week's expiry. And we got a little bit of gap down. I thought with GDP, market would have ripped. It didn't. It basically just went sideways with GDP, a little downside, and those contracts got a little bit of lost price. They went to what, 50 something cents. I held it, and I just held it and believed in my trade, and then the ripper came. After the ripper came, you got an entry here again, right? This is your entry, 184.92. If you didn't get in with that ripper, you know we're talking about it. This is your entry. Because we have a break and a retest at that 184.92 then, right? Break, a retest. That's the retest at 182.92. That's the all-time highs. You have the chart. No excuse. No excuse at all, guys. You guys know ABC pattern. No excuse at all that you didn't take this trade. Everybody that's in the Discord, that's on the voice, should have taken this trade. No excuse at all. Another thing that I would say, go and print this out. Something that's picture perfect, right? If you're trading options, you have to take the trade over here. If you're trading shares also, whatever, if you're taking trades on AMD, this is your entry. If you know this chart, this is your entry again. And then boom, upside, guys. Hopefully tomorrow we open with 1,000%er, or me at least. And then, yeah, have a nice March entry. So that's AMD. How about Big Zom? Okay, let's talk about nothing much to talk about AMD, guys. Already making new highs, so we just watch, see what's gonna happen. There's nothing much to talk about. Now, Big Zon is making new highs, but it's coming to a big resistance, guys. This is a big resistance on Big Zon, right? This is a big coming into a big level on Big Zon. Came here, and then from there we haven't seen any highs anymore in Big Zon. We haven't got there. So we gotta break this level, go into 188. 179, 180 is gonna be a big key resistance to watch, break out, and then take her. So we'd probably want to see something like that in intraday above that level and then retest to take her, something like that, right? So watch that something into Big Zon this week. If the market keeps pushing, or we can play a rejection there. ARM, let's talk. What's ARM doing on a daily? I think this is nicely, guys. This is a very silent tour, guys. Just basing. And anytime she can just start making her moves, boys. After earnings, she is just relaxing. After earnings, big move, big run up, just relaxing over here, guys. Just relaxing. On ARM, remove this thing. Maybe you can get something like this week, guys. I would like or maybe to watch. So I'll watch this, see if this holds in the morning, guys. 138 to 130 something. Not a bad spot, guys. ARM is just going sideways for another leg up. A better entry would be at 126, I would say. Do the zone also like that. I would like a zone more here. If we get a pullback, this would be a better zone, I think, to go along. See, that's the upside that we got, big highs. And then if we come around here, remember guys, this is a breakout from all-time highs from earnings. Went all the way to 164, right? And if this thing decides to come back around here, not a bad spot to take her long, guys. It's a good spot, good support. That was the resistance. You know, that's gonna be a good place to take her long. So I would watch this, guys. If 135 can hold. Talk about Tesla, guys. Tesla's one. I think Tesla's gonna be my favorite chart this week to watch. Finally, I think so. Hopefully, this thing can finally give us something. So Tesla, you guys, pull the daily chart, show you guys exactly what the key level is gonna be. You can see that's gonna be that support that we're coming into after the earnings. Earnings drop coming into there, right? Last time when we got a dip on Tesla, she went up, the beep pattern, right? She did this. A, the B, all the way to 270, right? Holding the trend, hold that level. We went long at 180, holding still that small position that I have still. Now, if this breaks at 207-ish, right? Around that level would be a good place to take a long. So I would watch 207-ish very carefully. If we go long, we can stay above that 207, this level, fill this small little gap, and then take a long to there. All right, that's Tesla. If of course we reject
But
here.
Manish, going into resistance, look at that 207 level, right? It looks like a bear flag somehow for me.
I mean, this is this.
Yeah, yeah, that's the flag. Yep,
That's why I'm not that bullish on Tesla, right? In a bigger time frame, right?
that's right. Yep,
I will. We don't know, right? We don't know what's gonna happen here. But in the bigger time frame, yes, it is a bear flag, yes, but holding
yep.
the trend, right? So 200 is gonna be very psych level, right? This is that the B to the C in the bigger time frame.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
would,
that's why
I
I'm
would.
saying what level, big level, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would actually take shots here and then cut it if it when you mentioned right 207, it breaks and retest.
Yeah, you can take
That's
a
when you
short.
go long.
Yeah,
Until then, yeah, I think shots are in play.
you can take this for
Yep,
sure.
that's exactly, yeah.
But still now she's holding. She's holding this breakout, right? This
Yeah, yeah,
one
200 level. Yeah.
she's holding this level. You can see very buyers over here stepped in. So if this breaks out happen, I would get in a short below this level. Then
Yep.
take her downside.
199. Yep, yep.
Then I would take her downside. Then I know this trend is also not holding. Then that thing is gonna go down. Then I will whatever shares I have over here that I bought from 180, I'm gonna dump them. Right? And
Mhm.
then I'll short this thing. And then when it comes lower, I'll buy again. So that's what I'm watching on Tesla. So yeah, that's why I made this big thick level line like this. Got to break this and hold.
Yep, correct.
Actually, I gotta make this way. It's a big bear flag, yes, for sure. But Tesla's Tesla, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
So that gap is filled, right? There's a
almost.
okay.
Almost. A firm row needs to break this level, bro. $40. You can see that's a good support, good support. This was a nice ripper. I think we took this trade. I called it out. Remember, it was a 40 calls we trade, if I'm not mistaken. So now, with this earning, this drop, it's holding this zone, right? It's held this zone. If you can get in the bottom, is good, but I think 40 is going to be that breakout level to watch. If that can come, but right now, no volume, right? No volume, so it's very tricky to take her. But it's holding this. If this doesn't hold, then it's a nice dumpster downside. That's what I would take. If this 35, 37 doesn't hold, it'd be a nice downside.
Yeah, it's just a nice sideways channel that I noticed. Support resistance.
Yeah, it was very. Look at this.
I
Very
didn't know what side to play, so that's why I brought it to your attention.
Yeah, it's for me. It's right now. It's not playable. If you want to buy shares, yes, you buy over here in the bottom. You want to buy some shares and just hold few shares over here at 35, 36. You can see that's the bottom. And then if it doesn't hold, cut it. Not a bad place to go into long yes over here in the firm, right? Because you can see, after breakout, when while we're going up, this is a retest level. This is a retest level. Earnings. Also, this is the level. This is where you go long. Always remember, earnings candle comes and holds, guys. It's a long place to go long. Very good spot to go long. Actually, I'm gonna go long over here tomorrow, maybe. Remind me to put this on my. I can already start putting in my watch list.
What, on 3663?
Somewhere here, right? I'm gonna go long around here. I don't care. Right? Does it matter if it's 3663 or 3756?
No, not in commons.
To
It's
take
between
to
36 to 37 bucks.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Doesn't make wherever around here, right? I'll be looking to go long and because it's a good risk reward, right?
Yeah.
And whenever the move comes, it comes. It doesn't hold, cut the trade. Not a
Yeah,
bad risk.
and
What would you cut it at? What would you
given
cut
we
it
are
at?
at resistance on IWM,
IWM was on resistance, yeah.
yeah. So keep that in mind, right? I mean, this is
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean,
so this is again looking like you see the bear pennant. The trend tool gave you a pennant.
I see it. That's why but now again, this is a support, right?
Yeah.
I don't those pennants and all that comes afterwards for me. I'm looking at pure supply and demand, and then
Yeah,
there's
that's the problem, right? I mean, IWM is at resistance and this is at support.
yeah, but because this had earnings, right? It's already made a big move. This is already making a move, right? From coming the bottom over here from $8, he's already at $50.
Oh, got it. Yeah. See it.
It's already made a move. Look at that, it's already made. So now basically, what is this doing in a bigger time frame, right? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if this,
it's decent. It's decent. I like it. I mean,
if this, then that, right?
yep.
If that holds,
And it's a very low risk here, right? I mean,
why you're gonna risk $1 to make
$1 on shares. Yeah,
$20,
really good risk.
Yeah, so it's good. Let's take a look. Amit, I won't talk about JD. I'll talk about JD if you want Tuesday morning after earnings. Doesn't make sense to talk about it right now. That would affirm which else sticker you guys had.
Trip, TRIP.
Trip. Yeah, I like the chart. I like this chart. I like this chart. Okay. I'll watch 2783 breakout going into, I mean, not much of a, this is penny stock. When I chart it out now, I see.
Yeah, but if we hold that earnings candle, can rip
Yeah.
her.
Moves pennies.
Got it.
Hard. I mean, for you to trade shares,
I mean, it's just hard that all the other big names that we are used to trading are
doesn't
so
matter.
rippy that try to
Yeah,
find something at the
this
bottom.
this it could, but it's a very small stock. It's a very small trip is what it moves 89 cents a day, bro. It could pay you, you know, when that momentum. The thing is with these things, you have to plan out when this day comes out like this. You know what I mean? When she pops up in a scanner that you know it's there, that's the day we gotta take a trade. Otherwise, it could be or something like that. You buy it and you forget about it. Or this is something maybe you take a trade and you take let's say 30 something calls for like 3 months out. You know, it doesn't hold, let's say for example, doesn't hold this level and you cut it. You say, you know what, doesn't hold this earnings high, 26, I'm gonna get in over here, 35 calls. For example, you get in over here, 35 calls and just forget about it and just let her rip. If she keeps ripping, you know, then and one day there'll be some news with some Expedia came out or some other news, some other earnings, and she's gonna rip with it. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know. For me, this is very slow playing, not my style. How come nobody wants to talk about some other ticker? I know everybody wants to talk about it, but nobody's mentioning it.
Qualcomm, sir.
SMCI, everyone wants to talk about SMCI.
I said Uber, Manish. Uber.
Yes, oh yeah, Uber. I'll check it out. Uber, I'm in shares, holding very small positions still. Qualcomm, posted a chart, bro. This is a basically breakout coming into Qualcomm, coming into a big resistance. Over here, you can see up, and then when we gave up, held away. So it is a big resistance, 163. You can see also over here, gave down, retested over here. So if we can hold above 163, it's good. Going into 171, beautiful chart going up, I think, Qualcomm. But watch 171 to 174 resistance. That could be a big resistance here. Don't get trapped into this resistance. Three.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Three, man, you got a lot of Bitcoins mining there, bro.
Bro,
What's
where do
up?
you see Palantir?
They let you in, bro? The security guard let you in?
I let in myself, bro.
All right. Qualcomm, I mean, I can't say much over here, bro. After that big news, upside, just breaking out, bro. Just keep holding. If you're holding shares. I know me and what's his name? Andy are in the
Uber.
share.
Uber.
Uber, this is Uber.
Yeah.
Me and Andy are holding shares in this. Are you also holding shares with me?
No.
I'm out now.
You're
I sold my last one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she can still go. She can still go. All right. Uber, Qualcomm, which ones we had? I'm gonna talk about SMCI, the last one, guys. I see 3 people left. If you guys want to really listen about SMCI, it's gonna be last. Sorry, guys. You guys need to be around. Roblox, yes, I like Roblox. I like Roblox. My daughter's spending money in Roblox. I need to make money with Roblox. Roblox. After an earning. I would like Roblox at 38. That would be a good support if she can come. Right now, she's already making the move. I would like Roblox over here in the bottom, bro. If I can get Roblox in this zone over here, I would like it. What the hell? Yeah, I like Roblox over here for sure. We can get it at 39, 38-ish. Not a bad spot, right? Boop, support. Comes back, holds over here maybe, and then rips it up. Into a channel, right? Right now, basically up and came back here, came back with earnings into a channel. So this is the bottom of the channel. You could say this is basically same thing like AMD or all other charts that we can trade, right? Bottom of the channel, go long and then rip it up. Not a bad spot at all in the bottom of the channel, guys. When these comes to the bottom of the channel, you guys need to call it out. You guys need to tell us so we can also take advantage, guys. Because I don't watch these things every day. All right. Any other charts? PLTR you said, right, Aman?
Yes, sir.
PLTR 25 breakout got rejected hard. Hard. This level is hard, bro. Very hard. All right. If there's no other charts, I'm gonna talk about a couple of other things with you guys. I'm gonna do SMCI, Nvidia. I mean, we're right below, right at all-time high. So of course, it's gonna gap up tomorrow, probably with if SMCI gaps up, if the market gaps up. Probably she can gap up also. No, don't know. Let's see. So yeah, let's watch Nvidia, guys. That's the all-time high. So if Nvidia gaps up, guys, tomorrow, tell me now, where would you take Nvidia long tomorrow? If Nvidia opens at 8:30, 35, right? If Nvidia opens up here, what would you do? What would you do, Arun? I'm gonna ask a random person, Arun.
Yeah, we'll buy at 823 breakout with that.
There you go. Yes, sir. We come back over here and then we take our upside. All right. Easy as that, boys. Breakout, retest, right? Always look for breakout and retest in this Nvidia chart. Any other charts you guys want to discuss?
Coin.
Coin, yes, we'll talk about coin. Now SMCI guys. Remember, like
Netflix also breaking out. Netflix
what?
also breaking out.
Oh yeah, Netflix. Yeah, true. I'll talk about Netflix too. Took that trade on Friday, then hold it. So now this SMCI 800 was a very key level. I mentioned in the newsletter that 800 is a very, very key level. So if anybody wanted to risk to get into this level, this trade, is 800 is where you take long, guys, right? This is where you take long. This is where you take long. If anybody is bullshitting that they bought 900 into the close over here, that's bullshit, guys. Don't believe that bullshit. Right? Nobody's gonna buy 900 into the close with a, into the weekend. If you buy this, you buy it at 800, right? Otherwise, you miss the boat. You don't buy it at 900. So now, what are we gonna watch about this? We have levels. I don't know if you guys remember. Yeah, this was that Friday trade. So Mandeep is here that I mentioned. Could be a good short. So Mandeep took a 27% profit. I remember the percentage exactly. While this, he could have made 1,000% or maybe. Right? We came into that resistance and got rejected hard. Now we're probably going to be opening above it, right? So this going to go turn into green. Boom. Boom, right? Now what's going to happen is we go up, down, boof, upside. Right? That's what I'll be looking for on SMCI. Now, last week, she had no momentum at all, very slow. She moved this day with all the semis. I missed this entry over here. I was looking to get in, but I was so involved with my AMD that I missed this entry. It was a beautiful, 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 beautiful entry, guys. This is a resistance, big move, base, right at that level, right? And then move. So now I want to see this 1,000. Say if we can get a retest, guys, this is gonna be where I want to see to go along with SMCL, a beautiful trade to go along. Right? Probably we're gonna gap up tomorrow on this. I don't know where we're gonna open this. This is probably not gonna give it to us. I would suspect this thing tomorrow is gonna open at new all-time highs. Right? This is gonna open up here. If it doesn't open up there, and if we get this, guys, this is could be a trade, guys. All right. That's SMCI. All right, guys. Now I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Discord.
Hey Manish, you wanna know where the SMCI right now? I just checked. It's 1042.
Yeah, with this thing, right? Robinhood.
Yeah, it's 1042.
All right, guys. Trade Z, come on, man. You asked me 100 things all day and you didn't join. All right, I want to talk about Discord, right? I want to talk about a couple of things here. I posted my profit loss of February, guys. Right? This is from the stocks. So I'm gonna be updating my stocks wherever I get in, guys. Of course, from February it's updated. So whatever I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna update my entries and what is my stop loss gonna be on the runners. So you guys can manage that also if you guys get in with me. All right, to leave it more clean and stuff. Cool.
Will you be posting the link for this so we can track it? Just view only?
I'll try to do that. I can try to do that, yes.
Yeah, you can just make it view only so we can just see and then see where did you put the stop loss and all that.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm gonna start having it in the stock channel. Or your stock channel, Alpha Stock ADS. Right? This is basically I'm gonna keep updating in here also.
But that's fine too, yeah, that works.
Yeah, so I'll be updating in yours already. I'm gonna pin it in the stock channel, so it's gonna be pinned in here. Spin it. Right, boom. And now I see a lot of people are trading a lot of different things in the channel, right? A lot of different trades. Now, if you go into my alpha ideas and you go see what I posted this week, I mean this month on February, it's right here. Everything that I have posted that in that channel is right over here. Right? 18 trades, 17 trades that I took. 3 of them were wrong. That Meta didn't work out. One SMCI that we tried the 400 puts, a lotto thing didn't work out. And the McDonald's trade didn't work out. Right? But overall, percentage is 870% per trade average. Till my exit point, of course. So there is a lot of money to be made in this alpha thing, right? I don't call out 100 trades, guys. I call out very less trades, but the trade percentages are always good, right? 800, 1600, 100, 200, 200, 60, 200, 57, 130, 18, 18, 18, 880, right? So the percentage are pretty decent. So you can get a good amount from this. And if say you take 4 contracts, sell 3, hold 1, buy 10, sell 8, hold 2, you know, keep the runners. One of those runners can run. And a lot of these things, let's say SMCI, I took it for 800% profit last. These things went more than 2000%. MSTR, I took it at 1600% profit. These contracts went $100. These things went 10,000%, these contracts. Right? So there's a lot of money to be made here. So I don't see why you guys keep jumping in a lot of different tickers around. I see a lot of different tickers going around, and I see people getting hurt because people message me, hey, what should I do with this? What should I do with that? Money's to be made over here, money's to be made in the newsletter and the voice channel where we talk. Right? So what I wanted to just bring it up and tell you guys, look at this. This is this 870 this February, right? And now I'm gonna go. And I haven't even added the SPX in that one. This is January, 512%. More trades, 2 losses. Everything is posted in the channel, guys. Every single trade. All right. You guys have any questions? I'm gonna stop the sharing here, guys. No questions, nothing?
Manish, can you also pin that options Excel spreadsheet in the channel so that time to time we can get to see where we are?
This is the old spreadsheet. I don't have the new one, right? This is the old one. All of them are pinned in the profit loss.
Okay.
Everything they're pinned in the profit loss. Right. So if you go in the profit loss, you go to the pin message, you're gonna have okay. This is already pinned. This one is also pinned. They're all pinned already. Old ones also are pinned there. That's the January, February, the stock one. I also have this one of last year. So I'm gonna try to do every month and have it there. Stock I can update every few days. Add options I will update every month because that one is a little bit more. If anybody wants to do it for me, go ahead. Everything is there out there. You know, you don't need. You know, just go in where my entry is, my last exit. You know.
Okay.
I will do it like I'll try to do it every. Maybe I'll try it every week. Maybe you know, add it up every week.
Yeah, please. Yeah, thank you.
Any other questions or anything, guys? Any questions? Anything else? Nada? Deck? Yes, bro. I don't want to chat that much. You gotta talk up, bro. You gotta say it. Deck.
Yep, deck. That is being added to S&P 500 as well, and I know it's at all-time high, trying to break out.
These things are, yeah. Instead of trading this, I will just pay attention to Nvidia, for example, right? Because I know Nvidia, how she moves, how she option moves and everything. But not a bad stock, of course, breaking out, but damn, this is $900 stock, bro.
Yeah,
How do options move this? See, I was, for me personally, I'll stay away with the stock like that because I don't know how she trades, right? I don't know how the options move. But
Yeah.
this is rough, man. This is just a breakout, man. This is, what was it, like something after hour news?
Yeah, that's being added to S&P 500 as well, like SMCI on the same day. Fifth
Okay,
March.
okay. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be a rough one too, bro. It's already at 960, bro.
I think if it ever retouches that 910, I think that's a very good spot, but I don't know if it's gonna come back.
Yeah, good luck if it comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody asked me for a coin.
Yes,
Chat,
thank you.
bro. Bitcoin. Yeah. So Bitcoin is very, very flagging. What is Bitcoin right now at 64, right? Yeah. Take a look at that. I would watch this right now, for example. $193, $196 would be a good support, Abdul. I would say. Right? That's gonna be a good support area if we can come into there. Now this 206.79 is a resistance, so everything stays the same more or less on Bitcoin. Now instead of this 217, I'm gonna make this 215.77. That's it, nothing changes. And MSTR. MSTR. Oh boy, nothing to talk about over here, man. Let's take a look at MSTR.
Coin ripping, MSTR, all stocks.
Ripping because of you, bro. You're mining a lot of Bitcoins there, bro.
That's my HVAC system.
Look at the system. Whenever he comes on, you can
It's a
hear that.
CPAP machine.
My HVAC system next door to it.
He's like probably he's probably like in a farm all the way in India, bro. Bitcoining, dude. He tells us he's in Washington. I mean, it's not much to talk about this chart, bro. This is just ripping, man. But this is gonna be hard, bro. I don't know what to say.
Adobe would be a nice chart to look at, actually.
Yeah, take a look at that. I would say 1172, man. Eleven seventy. This is not gonna get any pullback tomorrow. I'll watch this 1008 a retest to go long, maybe if we get there. That's it, guys. SMH. I mean, CNR. Nothing to talk about these things, bro. You tell me what do you want me to talk about SMH? You tell me, CNR. Same pattern as Nvidia, bro. Everything is same pattern. Every resistance that we have older, use that as a resistance, as a support. That's what I can tell you. These things are already breaking out. Every resistance, use it. You know, we can use it as a support. Came here, got resistance, right? Resistance came to the support, went up, right? Same thing as Nvidia, bro. Exact same pattern.
Can we look at CART? CART.
CART, CART.
Instacart.
But watch this 33. I mean, it's not my style. Well, what is this thing? Maple beer.
It's Instacart.
Yeah, I mean, if this level breaks holds 33, I think, and this Friday's high, maybe it can move, but nothing much over here, bro. But between this and this. But probably keep ripping if 33 holds, I think. Watch 33 needs to hold. That's why it's rejecting up here. This is, you already missed the boat, I would say, right? A lot of times this is what happens. We miss the boat and then we get into resistance. This is a resistance, right? This is where she started. So got to break and hold this level. Got to see something like this always in these kind of stuff. 3370 needs to hold, I would say. All right, gentlemen.
Alpha, sorry, FSLR, I know you talked about it last week, held that 150 level back to 157.
Not a bad talk about it, yeah.
It's coming back.
And it needs that resistance from last week, it needs to break and hold, bro. Right?
Yes.
From last week earnings, we traded this thing, it needs to break, it is breaking, but it needs to hold it. Right? So it is holding. Nice channel, yes. Not a bad trade, not a bad one to keep an eye on. 159 breaks and holds, not a bad one at all.
Because it's not going down beyond that 145, 148, so it looks good on the upside.
LMT, nothing, bro. Stay away. Crash. No man's land. Adobe, this beautiful row. I spoke about it today with Yolanda in the morning. This could be a nice. Everybody could probably looking to go long over here and get trapped because they would say, "Hey, she dropped. This is a nice place to go long." Yes. Right? Resistance turned into support. Downside, come back, boom. I would watch this 569 becomes weak over here. Market is weak. Not a bad place to short this at all. Beautiful short over here. All right, gentlemen, that's it for me. It's 9:20. For me, it's kind of late. See you guys all tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Shiv, for your time.
Thank you, Manish.
Thank you so much, Manish.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, Manish. Thank you, Manish.
Thank you, Manish.